Hey there, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Today I have another exciting software to share with you. One that you might find super useful. And guess what? It comes with a lifetime access. Plus, if you're into creating videos using white label techniques like sketch-like animations and toon-style features, this tool has got you covered. So stick around as I walk you through all its features so you can see if it is right fit for you. But before we get to the nitty-gritty, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more awesome content. All right, let's jump right in.
Maker for your own personal use, create unlimited accounts and share it with family, friends and employees to exponentially maximize your results. If you're an agency, create a unique account for all your clients with your own branding. Charge more for your services. If you're a reseller, sell unlimited copies and keep 100% of the profits. And remember, with our team in your corner, handling all the support and updates. Plus, your own professional sales page and video sales letter, everything is optimized to convert and you have full control over the branding, the pricing, and what you promote. This is your ticket to multiple income streams by selling unlimited copies of Doodle Maker with the full support of our team in your corner. So take advantage of this exclusive white label upgrade. Doodle videos are in such a high demand and Doodle Maker's powerful
to choose from. You can use the search feature on top to locate a desired one. You simply have to drag your desired character and drop it into the character track of the timeline. You are even able to resize the character and adapt it to the scenario you use. You can then click on the settings icon to preview all the cool animations the character has. If you want your character to continually do the animation, simply click on the loop check. You can also add an appearing and disappearing effect, as well as the move A to B effect. You can also add additional characters too, and you can make them do anything you want in your story. This is looking awesome, guys. This is totally fun to do. Step 3. Adding voice and text. Yes, VidTuners, you can even add automated voice, Google TTS voice, or even record your own voice and add it to the animations. You simply have to grab the text-to-speech icon and drop it onto the audio track of the timeline. Then, click on the settings icon, and here, you will be able to add your Google API key if you want to use the Google Text-to-Speech service, or use the default voices that comes here. In the box below, you should add your text you want to be said with the automated voice, and voila, the voice will be automatically added to the scene. This is totally awesome. If you want to record your voice instead, simply grab the microphone icon to the audio track of the timeline, and in settings, you will be able to start record, stop record, play record, or delete record. Maybe you don't want to add voice to your story, so you can also use text, or use even both. For adding text, you simply need to drag and drop the text icon into the image track, then go to settings and edit the background color, text color, font, position of the text, size, edit the content of your text, and even add animation effects to it. Great, guys. This is looking even more professional. Now to the end. Step 4. Adding music. Finally, you can add music to your animated video from the
So it's Doodle Maker. So you have for $69 lifetime access on it, but basically it's only for Doodle Maker Enterprise, which made me surprised. I thought you're gonna have the other features that I have been watched through the advertisement. So kind of upset me a little bit about that, um, but if you're interested for the other features like white label, uh, that's the price you're gonna get.
Hey, it's Paul Pana, and on behalf of my partner Sid Diwar and the whole market engaged customers, and that value. We did available rights of the software, selling them the software. Leverage
So among all the
practically
features,
sells.
this white label
Doodle Maker
techniques
takes
is the most
idea
expensive.
up front.
But they have
As a new Doodle Maker customer,
methods.
you won't pay anywhere
If you
close to
cannot
what this package is actually worth.
purchase it in one
All
time,
you're asking
like
is a small one-time
$397
fee to offset our
for lifetime
significant
access.
costs of hosting,
They also have the
maintenance,
5
and support for
times
your
payment,
buyers.
which
And there's no risk to you
drops
because
to
you're covered by a
$97
30-day,
per
no
month.
questions asked money back guarantee. So pick this up, and if you decide for any reason it's not for you, you get a full refund within 30 days. So hit the Hey, it's Paul again to make sure you're set to take full advantage of all of Doodle Maker's incredible features. Intelligence to consist uncovering team to create else with background of the same complement to your standard Doodle Maker license. There's no better way to take full advantage of the software's powerful artificial intelligence for drastically better results today and for the long term. If you wanted to have just one Doodle video template made from scratch, it would cost you at least $500 or more for 1 minute of video. Think about it. That's the cost of doing business when you're paying designers, animators, Hey, it's Paul Perna. Listen, Toon share with you how you can easily make toon-style videos that outperform any other type of web content. Videos that can get you more traffic and sales, and videos that you can sell for $300 to $500 each. Our revolutionary Toon Video Maker app makes it a breeze to create with our Toon. Engage, entertain, and get a massive budget for animators. Toon Video Maker, you can afford this. Toon Video Maker Premium Music Tracks. Select from the library your own voiceover directly from within any language that you wish. Position elements exactly where you want them. Custom videos with no restrictions, and you can audit commercial rights can mean multiple lucrative income streams for you. Building that animated toon make these videos with this, and we include over-the-shoulder render your videos on your computer without any hassles. For the ultimate in flexibility, your access lets you install the software on up to 10 different computers so you can make videos anywhere and at any time. Toon Video Maker has been built from the ground up by our team of industry-leading developers, animators, and video specialists. Don't let its simplicity and ease of use fool you. It's an extremely powerful, robust solution capable of creating professional quality videos for any goal. One demo.
Step 1. Adding backgrounds. VidTunes comes with many ready-to-use and really nice HD backgrounds which you can use right away. You can even upload your own designs to use in your backgrounds too. You simply need to drag your desired background and drop it into the image track of the timeline. You can then resize it to fit the screen. And if you click on the settings icon, you will be able to set when you want the background to start showing, how long you want it to last, which is better to do in the timeline. You can also flip it. With the color feature, you can change the background image to a color, and also you are able to add an appearing and disappearing effect as well. You can even add a moving effect by using the Move A to B feature. You can then add more backgrounds to the timeline if you want, so you can create a story animation with them. Then you can click on the play button to see how the backgrounds are looking so far. Awesome! That was really easy, guys. Step 2. Adding characters. VidTune also offers you a great variety of really nice HD animated characters to choose from. You can use the search feature on top to locate a desired one. You simply have to drag your desired character and drop it into the character track of the timeline. You are even able to resize the character and adapt it to the scenario you use. You can then click on the settings icon to preview all the cool animations the character has. If you want your character to continually do the animation, simply click on the loop check. You can also add an appearing and disappearing effect, as well as the move A to B effect. You can also add additional characters too, and you can make them do anything you want in your story. This is looking awesome, guys. This is totally fun to do. Step 3. Adding voice and text. Yes, VidTuners, you can even add automated voice, Google TTS voice, or even record your own voice and add it to the animations. You simply have to grab the text-to-speech icon and drop it onto the audio track of the timeline. Then, click on the settings icon, and here, you will be able to add your Google API key if you want to use the Google text-to-speech service, or use the default voices that comes here. In the box below, you should add your text you want to be said with the automated voice, and voila, the voice will be automatically added to the scene. This is totally awesome. If you want to record your voice instead, simply grab the microphone icon to the audio track of the timeline, and in settings, you will be able to start record, stop record, play record, or delete record. Maybe you don't want to add voice to your story, so you can also use text, or use even both. For adding text, you simply need to drag and drop the text icon into the image track, then go to settings and edit the background color, text color, font, position of the text, size, edit the content of your text, and even add animation effects to it. Great, guys. This is looking even more professional. Now to the end. Step 4. Adding music. Finally, you can add music to your animated video from the list of music tracks listed here. You can also upload your own music too. In the settings, you will be able to set the music to loop and even edit the volume of it, specifically if you are using voice in your scenes. If you consider using a real person voice is the best thing you should do, but you still don't count with the professional equipment you need to make it sound perfect, you can have a professional voiceover to record the voice for you and upload it as a music track and add it into the audio track together with the music. You just need to adjust the volume in both the music and the voiceover. Is your car barely moving and making all kinds of weird sounds? Bob's Auto Repair Service is your best choice. And that's about it, guys. You can simply save your project, which you will be able to open again if you want to edit anything further later, and click on Export to create your HD animated video.
So here's the another
moving and making all kinds of weird
features,
sounds.
which is the client engine
Bob's Auto Repair Service is your best choice.
feature. So this allows you to get the sure clients for
Ever
your
before
projects.
possible. The app scours 5 leading freelance
this
websites
Doodle
for
Maker
clients
software.
actively searching for Doodle videos or any other service that you wish. So you can use it to effortlessly line up top paying customers for Doodle video creation, and even to find customers for other services that you sell or could be selling with other software you may already own. So this single app can maximize your profits from any software you have commercial rights to. Using Client Agent app couldn't be easier. Just log in, enter the service that you'd like to offer, then sit back and watch as it delivers endless results of clients willing to pay top dollar for these exact services. The best part is, these customers need help right now, so they're ready to hire you on the spot. So you can forget about wasting hours manually searching for job boards or negotiating with lowballers in Facebook groups and other forums. You don't even need a services website, portfolio, or advertising budget, because Client Engine is your direct source of non-stop customers. Top earning freelancers consistently clear 5 figures or more in monthly income, because once you have the clients, it's easy to multiply your profits by selling them more of your services. The Client Engine software automates the customer getting Hi there, this is Paul from the Doodle Maker team. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how Doodle Maker works and an overview, if you will, of all the key components of the application.
So
Now,
here
the
it's
first
gonna
step
show
of the
you
process
what are
is
the
you have to go
inclusive
into
under
the
the Doodle
Create
Maker
Project section.
Enterprises.
Here
So
is
three
how you
ways
can start
for you to
using one of
create
the
a video.
ready-made templates that are part of Doodle
Well,
Maker.
first is
The
the
first thing I want you to do
through
to
the
get started
ready-made
is click on
template,
this
as you
little
can
button
see.
that says New
And the second one
Project
is
from
you're gonna use
Template. When you do
from the
that, you're
scratch.
going to land on a screen
So
that
you're
looks
gonna
something like
do
this. And in
everything
here, you
from the
can
scratch.
use
And the
one of
third
the
one is the
ready-made templates
AI
that we have
video
out of hundreds of them.
translation.
For example, if I scroll
Link
down,
from the
I want you to
YouTube.
focus your attention on these
And then converted
components.
it
Of course,
to
you have
the
whiteboard,
white
blackboard,
label
glassboard,
techniques.
templates right here. But I want you to pay attention to this right here as well. You see those male and female? Those basically are options where you can pick if you want a female voiceover, which is already ready-made and done by a professional voiceover artist, or a male the same way. Now, for instance, let's say I wanted to create a video that is specific to an industry and I want a female voice. I can click on female like so, and all the options will be related right here, as you can see here. Now, what is important for every single template that you see, in this case, I'm using a whiteboard section, but it's the same case for blackboard and so on, is that these templates are having three components to them. First of all, if you see, there is the template image preview. Then you have, as you can see here, around that preview itself, the name of that template. In this case, it says construction contractor female, meaning that female voiceover for a construction contractor business or a company. And then you have watch preview, which is basically where you can actually watch a preview of how this template will look like. And then the final option, and probably the most important option, is choose. The choose option allows you to actually use this template and customize it even further and go to the very next step. So let's pick one of the templates that we wanted to actually start customizing and go to the next level. What I want to use is this financial planner female voiceover template. All I have to do is click preview and see how it looks like and if this is something that I want to go ahead with.
Need a financial planner? Then contact our professional and friendly team to learn more about our range of custom and tailored services designed to suit your exact needs.
All we'll do is click on the choose button here and go to the next step. And this is where you can bring it all together, use all the features in the application to customize the template. There are two ways to customize it. You can either quickly go ahead and do simple customization, such as adding your logo in there and changing a few things here and there, or you can do a more dramatic customization by using one of the features that are to your right. So firstly, let me show you the easiest way to do it, and then I'm going to go more in depth in the advanced customizations you can do, and I will actually go in depth in the other tutorials as well on those specific features so that you can get the most out of that particular feature if that's something you want to use. So for instance, in this particular step, there are many components. What I want you to focus on is these components to your top of the screen. So first step that you see is you have these 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are the slides that got created for this particular project. So this project has 5 different slides. Now by slide, that doesn't mean that it is a PowerPoint style slide where you cannot do a lot of different customizations. No, this is a lot more advanced than that in a sense that you can add animations, effects, actual transitions, and so on, and really make it powerful in terms of what you can achieve. And if you wanted to add a new slide, you can start by clicking and adding a slide like so. And you can customize that as well a little bit further. There's a special training on manipulating the slides, adding new slides, customizing this element as well that you can watch later on. All right, and then to your right again, you see another key component that is particularly important, which is to save the project, which I recommend you to do right away. Whenever you create a new project, it's a good idea to save it so that all the information is captured so that you can go back and check out those features again, edit that campaign again, and edit that template again, and so on and so forth. Then you have the preview option, which allows you to preview this particular slide and the animations within it and the transitions within it. And then you have the final option, which is create video, which is the last step where everything is good and you're happy. And then you click create video. And then after that, you have this canvas right here, which is this element right here. This is where you can see how the entire video looks like in the end, which is really powerful and allows you to get a snapshot of how the project is structured between each of the slides that you see. The next thing that I want you to pay attention to is these elements right here. And again, I have specific tutorials on how to go through different text-to-speech voices and so on. Here, as you can see, you have text-to-speech, upload your own voice if that's something you want to upload in an MP3 file, or record your own voice within the app. That's also very powerful for you to start using many of the features that are within the application. So when it comes to editing the slides, these are the key features along with some of the other ones that are right below here, which is editing languages, using one of the library of content. And again, I'm going to go into specifics on that as we go along. Adding your own text, hands, changing the hand animations, soundtracks. If you want to add background music, changing the background itself to a different color, adding a watermark, and of course, going back into settings and changing project name. All right, so as we are in this particular step, let's walk through these slides. So you have all these selected within each of the elements here. And then if I wanted to just make a quick tweak, I can just add a simple logo. I can do that as well by selecting the watermark function. Okay, so that watermark function, by the way, is located right here in the application. As you can see, right below the soundtrack. So this is where I can just add a simple logo. As you can see here, I added this particular logo into the mix. And you can change it by deleting the watermark like you see here, or you can even change the opacity of it. So for example, if I wanted to make it a little bit lighter, I can do that like so. I can make it darker. I can do all kinds of tweaks so that it gives that little bit better professional look in certain cases. And here, if I wanted to change it, I can just click on it and delete the watermark, which is that delete option that you see here. Or I can also, after deleting it, go back and click this button right here, which says drop file here, or click on it, which is where I can drag and drop something, or click on it and upload it from my computer, another logo or an image that I wanted to put here as a watermark, which is also useful because maybe you wanted to give a video to a client and not have them, if you will, start using it right away. Well, that's another useful thing. So what I would do probably is put something like this, change the opacity quite a bit because this is a watermark scenario. And I could put something like this so that, you know, they can buy from me later on once I give them the full version. So I can just go in back here and I can delete this feature right away. That allows you to customize templates even further, the easiest way. Now, the advanced way is being able to not only resize the watermarks, logos, and so on, but being able to take advantage of all these features that are within here. And that is where I'm going to show you in the other video tutorials how.
And I would like to add regarding this section below where you can find anything you want to add up on your project per sequence. Let's say, let's go over here on library. You may upload on your own picture or icons, or you can find available icons on the Doodle maker. Or if ever you have a particular icon in mind, you may do so just like this, or you may type anything you can think of that might fit on your project. You may also find some of these assets, and also recently they update that you can also find anything through Pixabay and also PhotoBin. But for the meantime, PhotoBin is not available. But Pixabay, this is the one of the nice, let's say you're looking for birds or animals, anything you can think of. You find more, or let's say establishment, may view each one to view it better, so you can think if it's fits on your project or not. And that all there's to it is.
To specifically go in, select the language and change it over. Use one of the library components for editing, changing the text component, the hands, the soundtracks, the backgrounds, all that. I'll be going step by step for each of the tutorials so that there is no stone left unturned and you can go back and reference them back as a specific feature within the project. So as you can see here, to quickly create a particular template and customize it, you just have to make a few customizations for that particular slide that you see, and you can change some elements as well and so on, and you can rebuild the scene as well, as you can see here, which I'm going to cover as well in some of the other features that are available within the application. And again, every element is editable and customizable, including resizing the components of the doodle and other factors as well that you can use, which again, I'm going to go through in the other tutorials step by step, so you can go in and you can use it to your heart's desire to get the best benefit and most professional quality videos. When you're done, all you have to do is click create video and your rendering will start. And since we used our own rendering engine and we actually host everything on the cloud, it does not slow down your computer in any way, and you can just go have a coffee, go for a walk, and then the video will be done. So that concludes how to create and edit and customize a template from one of our library of templates that you have access to as a part of Doodle Maker. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to build a video from scratch using some other components that are within the application, and how you can edit a few things and how you can put your own script and so on. So see you in the next video. Let's start from scratch and create a template using our powerful blank canvas. All you need to do is choose the second option, which is new project from scratch. You click that option and then you can immediately go to a page that looks something like this. The first thing that we highly recommend you to do is create a project name. Let's say we're creating a project for a bakery. That's what we would create the name. You can either just put bakery project or specific to that company. So let's say it's ABC Bakery Inc. That's what I would put the name as. Now there's another option that you see in the bottom, which is a checkbox option, which says I have a voiceover, I do not want to write a script. So this right here is where you can actually put a voiceover of your own, and it will allow you to create the slides and so on thereafter. Or you can go through the slides right here by pasting a script. So that's the option I'm going to do, which is to write my own script or copy and paste a bunch of script that I have. And then here, as you can see, there are two components here. One is where the slides are located, which is right here. And then the other element is where we actually have the settings tab to your right, like so, what you see right here, all these elements. And here, I'll walk you through a couple of things real quick. First thing is selecting a soundtrack. This is useful if you want to put a background music file and so on and so forth. You can do that right here. We have a whole bunch that is already available here, depending on what you want to do and what kind of a business model and business you're trying to create the soundtrack for. This is useful if you're only interested in a soundtrack. If you're not, you can ignore that, put no soundtrack like it is right now. The speech language. Now this says English, and then you can choose it down to other languages if you're actually putting in different language text in there, okay? As well, what would be very powerful here for you to do is start off with English, and then you can translate it later on to another language. That's also a possibility. And then we have scene background, which is, you see white, black, glass board, custom color, custom image, and so on. You can do these customizations as well. Again, very easy. So for example, if I want to change this from whiteboard to blackboard, I just choose this one option, and then automatically the slides that get created in the very next step will be all for a blackboard based video that you're going to be creating. And then Glassboard is the same way, which is a reverse based video creation process where you can actually have the writing being and sketching and doodling being done via a Glassboard type format. And then you have the custom color, which is different colors that you can add. Let's say you want to add a green board, you want to add a blueprint, or whatever type of design you want to do, you can do that through the custom color, and you can change it to your heart's desire, whichever color would suit you. Let's say if it was a blueprint, I would choose a blue color like so, and I would be able to use that option for the blueprint option, right? Or you can put your own custom image as well as a background, like you see here. Very, very easy to do. Now, again, icon type, it says black icon, colored icon, mixed icon. What this means is you can create a black and white doodle video, just like your normal doodle videos, or you can use color doodle videos, which is basically where the doodles and the whiteboard drawings that you're doing and sketching you're doing are all going to be in color, or mixed. So mixed would basically be the ability for you to create both black and white as well as color doodles captured at the same time. Now, what I mean by captured is that because you're using artificial intelligence to be able to create your doodle videos, whatever script that you type in these slides will automatically be picked up, and you'll actually be able to create those videos in color, black and white, and in this case, mixed as well for this. So that means based upon what script you paste, automatically the app is going to find all the icons, the doodle assets, and so on to put it together so that you have all the project assets together. And I'll explain that as we go along, how that works. And then we have hand styles. This is basically where you have different styles of hands and different ethnicities and so on as well, so that you can actually be able to change it and customize it to what you want to do. And again, this comes into play because you have different types of hands that you can use for different scenarios. For example, we have different transitions that we can do. And again, I'll explain that as well as we go along as well. So the first things first, let's say we're creating it for a bakery as an example. So let me create some basic slides for it. Let me do that right now. So let me just paste a bunch of script that I have. Again, this is something where you can grab it from online or from somewhere else. It's up to you where you want to bring it. Maybe your client send this over to you as well, this text. It's up to you. Very easy. So I'm going to just sort them into different slides. And what I recommend is just keep them within a one-line type of framework so that the voiceover also syncs when you're whether using text to speech or your own audio. So I'm going to add new slide here, and again, very, very straightforward. So let's put a new slide in here, and then I'm going to put together a simple script that is going to work. Again, this can work in different types of videos that you can create because you have full customization. You can actually create any type of video that you desire. There's full flexibility there, but I'm just going to show you the easiest way to do it. Again, I'm going to paste the script over, and I'm going to finish this up right now by putting up a script that was created. I'm just changing them over into different slides so that I can add more effects, customizations, and transitions. So let me finish that right now. So we have that pasted over, as you can see here. And now I'm going to pick, for example, different types of doodle videos that you can create. So let's put mixed so that I can show you both color and black and white so that you have an idea of where each of them come into play. Of course, what I would recommend you to do is just pick either color or black and white, and in mixed in certain cases as well. We'll show you that as we go along. Now, I've chosen the whiteboard option here, as you can see, and I've chosen this first hand that you see here. I can change every element. Obviously, I can customize it. I can choose any of these other hands as well. So now once we've done that, let's click on the save option right here. So now what's going to happen is automatically the application is going to find us the related icons for what we have here. Okay, so as you can see here, we have these underlined, looking for, quality bakery, and if you have some questions and so on. So all these are automatically highlighted, and of course with time, what people pick and what people use, it's going to become more accurate. That's the beauty of artificial intelligence and machine learning that's integrated into the application. So over time, things are going to be more accurate, better, and we can pull off of our catalog of tons of Doodle assets and whiteboard assets, and as well as different colored Doodle assets as well that we have capable of bringing in here. So of course, as you edit things, things will get better. That is as simple as it is to create your own project from scratch using the artificial intelligence features in the application. Now, every element here is editable. So you could change elements, you can resize them, change the color, you can change the transitions as well. So for example, I'm fade in, I can make this hand drawing, I can make this something else, for example, slide from left to right, and I can preview them right off the bat as well on how it would appear. And the better aspect of it is the flexibility that you get, because you can delete certain segments and elements as well if they don't add up, or you can also change these elements that you see here. And that's something I'll be talking about in the other tutorials as well coming up, so that you can go through them, and we'll talk about how to speed up, slow down certain things and other elements as well that you'll be seeing. And of course, you can add text elements as well throughout the sequencing. So for example, if I want to add text, I can just insert it saying something along the lines of ours is a quality bakery, for example. And I click insert, and I can change the font and everything out as well, obviously. And then here I can put it. And there are different elements and layerings as well that you can do, which we'll get to as we go along. So for example, this one, I can change every element. So I can make the drawing speed here. You see that, how I'm changing the speed of it? I can make it go backwards, forward as well. So in certain cases, I want to layer them on top of each other. I can do that. And ultimately, I can change the color of it as well to whatever I desire, and the fonts as well, as you saw in the previous steps. So that is how you can do the transitions. How do you want it to appear, and so on. And here to your right, you can change all the other elements and when you want it to appear, when the animation will appear, and all that flexible customizations that you can do. Now, that concludes the ability for you to quickly create your own project from scratch using the blank canvas. And in the next video, we're going to talk about the next step of the process, if you wish, which is the translation engine. And the translation engine allows you to translate any videos into any language, bringing in existing videos as well. So let's do that. See you in the next video. Here's how to use the AI video translation engine, which is the third part of the process within Doodle Maker. So if you want to use this, this is where you would see it. All you have to do to use the AI video translation engine is to start by clicking this new video with translation that you see right here. Now, what does this exactly do? It allows you to bring any video, either a voiceover that you already have or a YouTube video, and then it's going to automatically transcribe it and then convert it into a Doodle video. And then you can translate it into any language as well. This is useful where you can generate traffic and leads and sales for any business by attracting an international audience. So for example, let's say I'm actually going after the how to eat healthy market. So for example, this could reach out organic food folks who want to eat healthy or anything along those lines. You can use that by going into this step, which is this process right here, where we can just put a project name which says how to eat healthy. Okay. And that could be the Doodle video that you're creating. And then you can bring in a YouTube URL video. So I have this video that I've already selected from YouTube. And now let's convert it into a different language and also make it into a Doodle video. So let's click Get YouTube Video. And then automatically it's going to transcribe that video as long as it has an audio, because it has to get that audio to transcribe it, and it's going to make the slides for us. The other options are all available, as you can see here, which is available when you're doing that create from scratch or create from blank canvas option, which gives you the same types of options. Now, this is just a faster way for you to create different language videos very quickly. Now, of course, make sure that if you're bringing in videos from somebody else, to modify it to the best of your ability to make it unique and make it your own words as well. And if it is another video of a company you're working with, for example, then take permission from that company to be able to use them as well. Now, this will just to speed up the process, and also it will put you in the good stead as well, especially if you're trying to build these videos for clients. All right, so once we've typed that, we can just choose which type of video that we wanted to create. We can do black, colored, or mixed icon or mixed doodle videos. I'm going to put color in this case, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to start creating these videos and start editing them. All you need to do is hit the save button here, and then you can go to the very next step. Let's do that. So once I've done so, this opens up the automated canvas where you have all these slides pre-created, meaning it converted that particular YouTube video into a powerful doodle video. And the better part is that you can also integrate with the text-to-speech engine, where it's going to convert it into a beautiful lifelike text-to-speech voice that will sync with the actual doodle video that you have created in just a few seconds. So how that will work is you just go in and you can change any one of these voices. So for example, I can change it to any one of this, and then we are good. It's going to move on. If I wanted to change the language, first of all, I want to talk about this, which is it's basically chosen certain characters that it is basing these doodle assets and doodle icons on, right? So the idea is that you can change them as well by changing the language. Okay, now what's going to happen is, let's say if I go back here and I change it to Spanish, automatically it's going to translate it into that language. So let me do that. Click the auto translation icon as well, or you can even manually go in and make edits and so on. So you see that it translated it into Spanish for me. And here's the better part as well. You can now click on update voice, and it's going to translate it to a Spanish voice. Okay, and I'll show you how that looks like. You see how it says Spanish TTS? So you can now click on update voice, and automatically it's going to convert it into a Spanish voice. And again, you have different voices as well that you can use here as well, which is very powerful. Now, the other part of the equation here is you also get the capability here to upload your own voice like this, and also record your own voice as well on top of the video, so that if you choose to, there's that flexibility as well. And of course, you can add your own text elements. You can, for example, if I wanted to add something, you'd say 5 ways to eat healthy on a budget, for example, let's say, right? And that's my text. I just click insert, and then there you go. So I can change this color and so on. And even these doodles, by the way, I can change them, their color and all that stuff as well, to match the theme that I wanted to do. So for instance, I can do this, I can do that, and so on and so forth. And you can also change the transitions. Obviously, all these by default are in the hand drawing transition with the default speed of about 2 seconds or around there. So you can change that as well to make them faster, slower, the drawing and all that stuff. You have the full flexibility here. And also you can change the timeline options as well. Like you see here, you can move things around, you can unlock it, and you can do all kinds of good stuff. Again, you can watch the tutorial on how to change the timeline settings and unlock it, and add more flexibility by moving things around and so on for special details on it. And the other great part is, since all the slides are already created, you can go to the next one like so, and you can again add more text here. You can change it. You can translate this one as well to Spanish or whatever language you wish, and then you can do the same process that I've showed you. And this will give you that flexibility to get more control over each slide or each specific canvas portal here of these 5 slides that got created, right? Very easy to edit, very easy for you to go back and change things. And again, you can edit this text even further, and you can change things around even more to your heart's desire. Finally, you can add additional customization to it by going to the library section right here. And in the library section, you have different icons that you can use. You can do all kinds of good stuff here. And of course, you want to change this over to a color doodle video as well. You have the capability to do so, as you can see here, with all the icons available here. Or once you can search here, for example, or you can say budget, and then you can get anything related to your budget. As you can see, there's a calculator here and so on and so forth, and you can put that in. And another thing as well is you can go here as well, right? You can put something like eat healthy, right? Health and that sort of thing. Or you can even go a step further and just put health, so that we wanted to put those in. And of course, if anything that you like here that you wanted to put, well, you can include those in as well. So that way, you know, you are basically making sure that you're taking care of important elements. And again, to make it standard to this, I could probably do this. And again, I could put that in there in the workflow to make it relevant to my health based video or whatever industry or whatever video I'm trying to create. So that is how easy it is to use the AI translation engine. And once you're done, you have two options here. You can either preview to see everything is good, or just go straight to create video and then start rendering the video out. And then it will be shown under your projects once the video finishes rendering.
If you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and follow for more. See you on the next one.